Hey guys, we are done with the second Lynch Mining bucket. It's time to do a little bit of weight, a little bit of analysis, and a little bit of review. So I'm going to weigh it out, guys. I got some great nuggets to show you, and I think I did hit my my 1 ounce guaranteed limit. We're about to measure it and find out right here. Okay, so we got our scales zoomed out. Let me show you these nuggets. We're going to weigh them first, but I'm really very happy about this. You got this nice little munker here. It's got kind of a cup to it, and that's a 1.5 gram nugget. Get this nice looking Charlie here, and it is 1.8 gram nugget, guys. 1.8 grams. That's a nice size nugget. You don't find those very often. Got some smaller ones, which is still a gram. Let you take a look at that. Just beautiful specimens, guys. Beautiful specimens. Look at that one. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the fire in that thing. It's a little bit less. That's a 0.6 gram nugget. It's definitely a good looking one. And you've got some flatter ones. That one is 1.24 grams, so nice weight. And got another one with some shape to it. Let me flip it over for you. Very pretty. It's got a lot more weight than it looks. 0.67 grams. And we've got this one, which is a little flatter and smoother, and it is 1.5 grams. Another one, small but dense. That baby weighs a good bit, and this is probably my favorite, and I don't think it's the heaviest, but it sure is the prettiest. It almost has a crystalline structure to it if you look at some of the facets on it. Isn't that thing beautiful? Guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous little nugget. Look at that thing. Look at all the facets. And it is almost 0.9 grams, so not as heavy as the others, but man, is that thing beautiful. I just absolutely love this nugget. And I'm planning to sell these on eBay since they're really nice specimens. If we weigh them all together, what you'll find is we have quite a bit of weight in the nuggets. Look at this, guys. We have 9.2.5 grams of just nuggets out of this bucket. Right there, we've got almost 1/3 of an ounce of the Lynch Mining bucket is just nuggets. And I wouldn't even call these pickers. These are definitely nuggets, because there's some smaller in the dust that are pickers. So what I'm going to do here is take this off, and now I'm going to take the flakes and dust. Look at that, man. That's a lot of freaking gold. It may not look like it. This is a very big jar. But that is a lot of gold, and it is heavy. And so what I'm going to do is pour this out. I mean, it's going to make a pile, guys. I'm excited, and I've already done this with the dust, but I'm still excited seeing it. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is a massive pile of gold. Look at that. 21.859 grams of beautiful flaky gold. Almost 21.9. And if we add the nuggets, we'll see where we go with the final. 28. We got to get to 31.1 grams to be a solid ounce of gold. Is this going to do it? Remember, this one was like 0.7. I don't know. 31.109. We just made it under the guarantee, or over the guarantee of 31.1 grams is a troy ounce of gold. And we just made it, but they've met their guarantee. I'm very happy. Let's go back and review it and give you my final opinion. So we're back for the final review. As you know, we got 31.109 grams of gold out of that Lynch Mining, I think it was the American Freedom Paydirt bucket. It cost me about $1,380. I'll have to look up the price. I'll put it on the screen. I was very happy with it. It was exactly the same as last time. It took about 10 days to arrive. As you saw from my previous video, it took the Hulkamania to open the bucket. It was absolutely ridiculous, but I got it open. I think using my legs helped, so use that as a hint if you get this, to use your legs and to pry it. Of course, I've been prying on it for about 5 minutes already, but that's something that may be helpful to you, because it is hard to get the top off of that bucket. The dirt inside is dirt. It's actual dirt. It is moist dirt. What I noticed is that as I was sifting it, it would dry out, making it easier. But I also would leave the top off of the bucket when I was doing some panning in order to allow it to dry. And I would stir it up every so now and then, every so often as well, to allow the dirt to continue to dry so that it was easier to pan and sift as I got through the bucket. As you saw just a few minutes ago, I got some amazing nuggets. Now, 3 of the big nuggets were in that first pan. So that first pan I got about 8 grams out of. So that was about 1/3 of all the weight already. But I still had great pans after that. There were some pans that had classifications in which there was no gold. But, you know, if I'm panning down to, just as an example, 5 classifications, 4 of them would still have gold. So it was still plenty of gold in every pan, and at each classification I was still getting a decent amount of gold. So it was fun the whole time. If you guys ever were like, I know these videos where we do these more expensive buckets get more views, and I understand why, because not everybody can afford to do the bucket. I was fortunate. I did it before I lost my job, and I had some money in the bank, so I went ahead and did it a second time for you, also for me, but also for you, because I know a lot of people are curious about what you're going to find. And you know what? It's exciting. It's exciting for me as well, because even though I know what I'm getting guaranteed wise, it's still fun to get it, because you get beautiful pickers like these things. You know, I showed you before, especially this one, my favorite, which was not the heaviest. It was about 0.7 gram. But man, that thing is just beautiful, and it's almost got a crystalline structure, because it's almost as if there are facets on this gold which reflect the light, giving it a crystalline, beautiful appearance. There's another one just like it, but it's quite a bit smaller. It's about 1/2 gram, but it's just beautiful. And of course, we got these other ones. Some are less extravagant, but they got a lot of weight to them, like this puppy here. It's fairly plain, but it's about 1.5 grams, so that's a nice one. This one probably overall is probably the best. It's not my favorite, but overall I'd say it's probably the best nugget, because it's got some of the flatter, smoother side here, and then it's got a cup side here, which has a crystalline structure, and it's got a good weight to it. I believe it was one of those 1.5 grams. So, you know, we got some great gold in this bucket. I'm very happy. I'm gonna probably take this dust and smelt it down, or I say dust, there really wasn't much dust, it was mostly flakes, but I'm probably going to take that and smelt it down into 1 ounce of gold and send it off to Midwest Refinery. I noticed that the other gold that I'd smelted previously had come out to at least 22 carats of gold, so that's relatively pure, and I'm going to get a pretty good spot on that. I believe they offer 95 to 96% based on the purity of the gold. And when I spoke to the lady there, I said, you know, if I smelt it down and get it purified, she's like, well, they're still going to assay it, but if it is more purified from that process, you're going to get, you know, top dollar, which to them is about 95-96% of spot. I think it's 95, but that's good, man. Now, granted, I haven't checked the price of gold today. I know after it went quite a bit higher at about $13.50, it dropped almost $100 to about $12.50. I think it's going up since to back to about the normal average of around $1,300. That's one of the reasons I like doing this activity. I get to pan for gold, and it's a solid, tangible asset. So I'm probably going to sell my nuggets on eBay since they can get over spot for those, or at the very least spot, and then sell my flakes as a smelted down bullet or button, as you would call it, for just under spot. So it's still a good deal. And then I can use it to either buy coinage, or I can buy more buckets and gold and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. I've ventured off topic here, I apologize. But as far as the Lynch Mining American Freedom Paydirt is concerned, it delivered exactly what I expected from the last Lynch Mining Paydirt bucket. I don't know why it's $100 cheaper. It's the same stuff. It's the same guarantee. But maybe I got a little bit more last time. I'll have to look at my last video and see. Maybe that's why. Maybe they put a little extra in for the other Lynch Mining bucket. But it delivered as promised. It gave the guaranteed amount of gold. It gave a lot of panning fun. When you're getting this much gold in a 2.5 pound bucket of dirt, you're getting, well, actually it's not, it's a 2.5 gallon bucket of dirt. It's about 28 pounds, but you're getting a lot of gold per pan. So it's really a lot of fun, guys. I encourage you, if you can save up to do this. I know it's fun to buy these little ones and get your guaranteed gram and 3 grams and things like that. And that's fun for me too. I do it all the time. But if you get a chance to save up for one of these buckets, it is well worth the wait. It is well worth it, because you're going to get just ridiculous amounts of gold in every pan. Not in every pan, but in every panning session is what I call it. That usually equates to about 6 or 7 pans. And I think you're going to really enjoy it. It's something you're never going to forget. And you're going to get some nice nuggets in it because you're paying more for it. And those just, man, they're so much fun when you find them. You usually don't even find them in the pans. They're so big and stick out that usually when you're sifting, you just see it right there. And I don't bother panning that out because I don't want to lose it. So I just pick it out right there. And then you'll still get some other plus 10 gold in there as well. So you still get something to pan out. I encourage you to do this. I highly recommend Lynch Mining, although I still complain about them being slow to deliver. They still deliver. They deliver what they say they're going to deliver, and they give you what they guarantee they're going to give you. So I always recommend them as a go-to pay dirt. And if you're one who's wanting to save up and do this, go ahead and do it. It's probably going to cost you about $1,400. I know it's a lot of money, but look what you're getting out of it. You're going to probably get about $1,300 worth of gold. So that seems to be the yearly average, over the course of the year. That seems to be the average of gold for the last 5 years. So you're getting a really good return on investment, and you're having a lot of fun doing it. So I can't stress that enough. The fun factor's there, the gold is there, the guarantee is there, and the dirt is there. It's all there, guys. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm sure you have questions. That's why these videos get the most views, because people are most curious about them. Ask the questions. I know I've been delayed in putting this video out, and I've been delayed in commenting. I've been in a job transition, and things have been a little crazy, so I haven't been able to attend to this as much as I would like to. But I will go through the comments, and I will, even if they're old comments, I will go back and address them. If you have questions, ask them. I'd love to answer them. All I can give you is my opinion. If there's factual things there that I can give you, I'll give you that too. So, guys, it's been great panning with you. I've enjoyed taking you through the process. I know I didn't show you all the pans like I did in my last video. There's just too many of them. So, but I did want to show you the final results and give you an introduction to the second bucket that we did. So, guys, I'll talk to you soon. We got another video coming up right soon after this. And actually, we're going to have a couple of more videos coming up right after that. So I'm excited. Expect to get hit up for some more videos. And expect to see me again soon. I'll talk to you soon, and you have a great day.